Cozy Cloud Stories.
The sleepy seahorse who raced the tide. In the cozy coral corner of the seafoam reef lived a little seahorse named Sammy. With scales that shimmered like morning sunlight on water and eyes as round as bubbles, Sammy was known for one thing. He loved to race. Each evening before the reef lights dimmed and bedtime songs began, all the sea creatures gathered for the bedtime drift, a gentle swim guided by the ocean's soft tide. It was a calming way to end the day, floating peacefully toward sleep. But Sammy didn't want to drift. He wanted to win. "I'm going to be first tonight," he declared, bouncing in place as he tightened his seaweed headband. "It's not a race," giggled Bella the blowfish, puffing up playfully. "It's the tide taking us to dreamland," added Ollie the octopus with a sleepy swirl of his tentacles. But Sammy zipped ahead, spinning past coral caves and darting between dancing sea anemones. "First to the big rock wins," he shouted, leaving swirls of bubbles behind. The tide flowed gently, and all the sea creatures relaxed into its rhythm, all except Sammy. He swam faster and faster, determined to beat the tide itself. He zoomed past Marvin the manatee, who was singing a lullaby to his twin calves. He skipped over Jellybean the jellyfish's soft, glowing light show. He even missed the shimmering trail of moonfish weaving sleepy loops above. None of it mattered. He had to win. He rounded a corner of the reef, nearly knocking over a snoozing crab, and finally reached the big rock. He hovered, heart-thumping, fins fluttering. "I did it," he whispered. "I won the bedtime race." But something felt strange. The big rock was quiet, too quiet. No laughter, no sleepy songs, no warm tide carrying everyone in a dreamy hug. Sammy looked back. The reef was far behind. His friends were small specks slowly floating along together. And he was all alone. The ocean here was darker, the water colder. Even the bubbles seemed quieter. "I won," he said again, but his voice was unsure now. "Didn't I?" He waited and waited, but no one came to cheer. No one even noticed he'd gone so far ahead. Sammy sank a little, the glow in his scales fading. Maybe winning isn't everything. Just then, a gentle wave nudged him backward, and a soft, familiar voice flowed with it, the tide. "Little one," it hummed, "you're too far ahead. Come back and drift with your friends." Sammy blinked. The tide wasn't something to race. It was a lullaby, a hug, a soft hand guiding everyone to slumber. He turned around and slowly started back, following the gentle pull of the tide this time. On the way, he noticed all the magic he'd missed. He passed Bella, who was blowing glowing bubbles that floated like lanterns. Ollie was making shadow puppets with his arms against the reef walls. Marvin's song now echoed in soft waves. Jellybean twirled lazily, casting soft lights like stars. It was beautiful. Sammy smiled and slowed down even more, letting the tide rock him side to side like a cradle. He finally reached the others and whispered, "I'm sorry I rushed. This is way better." Bella grinned. "You didn't miss bedtime. You just skipped the best part." Ollie yawned. "Dreams are sweeter when you take your time getting there." As the tide carried them toward the sleepy kelp beds, Sammy nestled between his friends. His eyes grew heavy, his heart calm. And as the ocean whispered its bedtime song, Sammy whispered too. "I didn't win the race, but I found the dream." And under the watchful moon, the sleepy seahorse finally let go, not of speed but of worry. Because bedtime wasn't about getting there first. It was about floating, feeling, and enjoying the journey home. If you like this story, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Sleep well and dream nice.